Hello everyone, welcome to another Tarot Pick a Card reading. My name is Amara. This is Tarot by Amara. So today's Pick a Card reading is going to be about the person on your mind, but we're actually going to look into how they view you. So we're going to dive deep into their thoughts and feelings about you, how they're perceiving you right now, how they're viewing you right now. So this can pertain to those of you who are in no contact and your person is sort of watching you from afar. For others of you, this could be someone who is just a crush. We'll see what comes up in your reading, but yeah, we are going to look into this person's thoughts and feelings about you and how they're viewing you. And yeah, so I just want to say a couple disclaimers. Thank you for subscribing, liking my videos. Your support means a lot to me. And I do want to say, please keep in mind that this is a general reading and it won't resonate with all of you. So please just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you find that none of these readings resonate with you, that's okay. You can come back at a different time and watch the video again. But I just want to say thank you for your support. So we have 3 cards in front of us. Pile number 1, you have gift. Pile number 2, you have thoughts. And pile number 3, you have child. So take a moment to pause the video, think about your person, connect with the energy of these cards. I really recommend that you are grounded before choosing your pile and just pick the card that you feel the most intuitively drawn to. That being said, I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose gift, this is going to be about your person and how they are currently viewing you right now. And I really love this energy, and I chose this card for pile number 1 because I felt like this time of year could feel really special to you. It could be really special in terms of your connection with this person. It feels like this person is sort of viewing you as like a gift in their life. It feels like you were some sort of spiritual lesson for them. You were almost like this, like God handed them you. And, it's almost like you have this really precious quality about you, something that's very star-like. I'm getting like this person views you as like the star on top of their Christmas tree. So the energy that I'm getting for you, pal, 1 is that this person views you as someone who is like a gift to them. You could also have like artistic gifts. You could be someone who is very just like gifted or skilled in a lot of things. You could be an amazing cook, baker. I'm getting for some of you even woodwork, or there's something about you that is very talented, and this person is sort of like in awe by your talent and your gifts. So we're gonna pull some more cards here. I'm gonna put this to the side. So I have pre-shuffled some cards here already, and we're just gonna get a little bit of an energy check-in between you and your person, but this is more so, again, how they're viewing you. So how you're showing up to them right now currently. So let's see here. We have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. We have love is a fire. You've set their heart on fire in the soul, ever burning and unquenchable. It's a natural and undeniable connection. We have the witch. They see how powerful and magical you are, and sometimes they wonder if you have them under a love spell. So this person is really like, you're a bit mysterious to them as well, especially with the witch card. This person is viewing you as the witch, so they're viewing you as someone, you could also resonate with that, right? And not necessarily like, oh, like evil witch or anything like that. When the witch comes through for me as a reader, I see this as someone who is, again, very gifted in craft. So again, these could be kitchen witches. You could be another tarot card reader. You could be some sort of like alchemist, or you're just very like, it's almost like you walk in a room and people are intimidated by your power. And it feels like the energy that I'm actually getting from you, Palawan, is that um, the reason why people are so intimidated by you and your power is because you know your worth. Um, and I think that there have been certain circumstances in your life where people have sort of shut you down, maybe for your beliefs, or people have sort of dismissed you, or maybe at times you weren't taken seriously. And that's an energy that's coming through for you. And I feel like this person could have some regrets over the way that they did treat you. Maybe they were one of these people who, you know, uh, at times, maybe dismissed you. And now they're sort of feeling your wrath. But the witch is a very, very powerful energy. This is someone who is um, able to see people, able to read people. Let's just continue though. You're very magical. Very, very magical. We have networker, enhances unity through the sharing of information, and gender social awareness and empathy. Yeah. So you could be online somehow, or you could be like, to me, the networker is someone who is just like kind of like busy all the time. So this could be your energy right now, where it's you're showing up to them as someone who is very busy. Everyone knows you. You're like in a lot of like people's like contacts. Like it feels like you're someone who's just like texting all the time, and just like it's giving very much like mutable energy. You could have like, I don't know, like Gemini placements. But you're just also very just like quick-witted. Um, it's almost like at times you go from like this very quick-witted, bubbly, kind of like, I'm getting like, honestly, I'm getting like Glinda the Good Witch. A little bit like Glinda the Good Witch. Like it's very much like, you could have just seen Wicked as well. But it's someone who's very just like bubbly, bubbly, and like, it's like you go from like this really bubbly personality to someone who can become quite mysterious and dark in like a second. And I think that happens when people are shutting you down. It's like, what I'm getting, in all honesty, I feel like this person that you're dealing with, um, I'm getting so many messages for you guys. Just give me a second, because I feel like whatever's coming through for you it like goes from really light to like intense, which I feel like is your energy. But I'm getting like almost like Bejeweled by Taylor Swift as well. Like you are meant to be seen, you're meant to be in the spotlight. And people don't like that. And I feel like you've dealt with situations where people have shut you down. It's almost like you're like the influencer of the family, or like you've been like posting online, and maybe there's been like certain people in your life who like are talking about you, and you know that this is happening, but you continue to do your work, right? And for others of you, like if you are like someone who is like a tarot reader, or you pursue these like darker occultish things, like something that's kind of out of the norm, you're being talked about. And I think that you've turned that kind of negativity into your power. And I will say this person does find you really, really attractive. And it's almost like whatever they did, right? Because this person is in some sort of regret over you in this situation. Whatever they did, it's having a really strong effect on them. They're starting to realize that you were this really magical gift in their life. I'm getting an image of someone who's like tearing apart this wrapping paper, like really tearing it apart, trying to see what's inside of it, and then being disappointed. Let that sink in. um, it's like it's not what they wanted, right? They had a certain idea of what this gift was going to be, and then they're sort of like, oh, you know. But I think that they're seeing you in this sort of light that's like, oh gosh, he or she doesn't deserve me. They're so busy. They're, maybe they've been seeing you going out a lot recently, especially since it's like the holiday season. They're kind of just like, Yes, I messed up, but I'm gonna watch my person from like afar and, you know, not really contact them or whatever the case may be. They're aware of this like regret that's coming through. But if you look into the song Bejeweled by Taylor Swift, you know, she talks about like, I miss you, but I miss sparkling. So I feel like that's your energy, right? Like you're meant to be seen, you're meant to like share your gift with the world, whatever that may be. And I think that you could be some sort of healer, again, like, you know, spiritual advisor, kitchen witch, or whatever the case may be. Like you're very gifted. And this person is in deep regret over that. So we have one more card here. We have walking away. Okay, so either you or this person could have, you could have walked away from this person, or they could have walked away from you. I'm not liking how this looks. Give me 1 second. I guess I'll put this there. Yeah, I think that the energy that's actually coming up for you with this walking away card is that you're walking away from people and situations that don't appreciate you, who don't see you. I feel like you could be someone who is really misunderstood, especially by this person. I'm getting a lot of like contrasting like different like energies. I feel like you are someone who is that kind of like bubbly, like you know, just out there, mysterious, but also like you're able to like socialize really well. Like you have a good balance between like introverted and extroverted. I'm getting like a strong Gemini energy from you. And that's only because I see this networking card, which is to me is very mutable. You're very like able to like read the room. You can shapeshift into like, for example, let's say you're in a room full of like musicians, right? And you've never touched a guitar in your life. Like you've never, you know, played music, or, you know, maybe you don't even listen to music, but you're in this room with other people who share these like ideas, and you're able to like connect with them still. That's a gift. Being able to, you know, adapt into different situations, right? And, you know, some people might view that as like, oh, she's fake, or they're fake, or whatever the case may be, like, you know. And I think at times your person also kind of believed these like things about you that weren't true, that weren't really there. Their perception of you is wrong, really. You're much deeper than I think that you let on. I think, again, there's two sides of you. I think externally you present yourself as, you know, someone who is again, bubbly and like able to, you know, maintain conversations, and but inside you really just want to go home. Or, you know, like there's a really really deep part of you that a lot of people don't see. And I think maybe I'm getting for a lot of you with this connection, it's like maybe you really wanted to go deeper with this person, but they were just sort of drawn to the external part of you rather than what was inside. I'm getting Swan Princess. It's very old. I don't even think it's a Disney movie, but it's really old. And there's a scene in there where, you know, he's like, I love you, and she's like, you know, what is it that you love about me? And he's like, you're beautiful. And she's like, okay, but what else? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from your reading, is that this person viewed you as like this beautiful, perfect gift, and like, but once they unwrapped this present, it's almost like they didn't really connect with what they were seeing with you. Like it felt like they were kind of like, you know, I don't want to say unhappy, but it was almost like a little disappointment, because again, they opened this gift and they didn't like what it wasn't what they thought they wanted, right? It's not like they kind of like threw this gift aside and was like, oh no. But it feels more so like, you know, the excitement of waking up on Christmas morning and then getting your present, and you're like, oh. So this person is lacking appreciation for you. And I think the current energy, what's happening, is very like your energy is walking away from this situation, maybe even this person, because you realize that maybe that what they're feeling for you is just attraction, and for them it's sitting with that regret. I think for them, these feelings of love is like a slow burn. We have like a lot of fire energy here. Um, and it's like now they want more. But I think I don't think you're waiting for this person to come back and be like, I love you, I want to be with you, I see you for who you are now, blah, 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 all that like cliche stuff. I think that you are in a different energy, which is again networking. You could already be like online dating or seeing other people, or exploring other options, not just in love but in like other parts of your life. You are seeking more knowledge. You're wanting to finally use your abilities and gifts for whatever they are, your talents. For some of you, I'm getting like you've just gotten into like a certain school, or like one of your interests are like starting to bloom into life. It's like starting to monetize. For some of you, it could be like social media, whatever networking means for you. But I think that they're almost viewing you as like, oh, I was wrong about them. I was so wrong. And what's funny is like if you're connecting with this right now, I feel like what I'm saying is actually much more complicated to you than the words that I'm saying. I think that this goes beyond just my reading for you. I think it's a lot deeper. And you know your person best. So take with that what you will. So we're going to pull some tarot now. We're going to dive deeper into how your person is viewing you. I have my Christmas deck out now because we are entering the holiday season, and I feel like it's very fitting for your reading. Again, I think this person is like I don't know, I keep getting star on top of a Christmas tree. Yeah. And also I'm getting a really like I feel like your person, I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of possessiveness coming through with the person that you're dealing with. It's almost like they're like, this star is mine. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially like if you're like out like with other people or like whatever. I mean, that's an insecurity, okay? Possessiveness, it's an insecurity. This person is coming through as a little insecure. Um, like, yeah, like if you're like out like dating other people, or like they can see what you're, doing outside of them. They feel like, oh, that star is mine, like nobody touch it, it's precious, it's a gift. um there's a little bit of like protectiveness as well coming through like from your person. But yeah, they definitely view you as someone who's like special. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Hanged Man. Okay. So before I clarify, I'm already getting a couple messages that are coming through. We have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Look at that star again on the Christmas tree. Isn't that so funny? It's so cute. And then we have that present, that gift, sitting at the chair. And you know what's the funny thing about this card, the storyline that's coming through with this is like, I think this is your person, right? It's almost like they have like this childlike wonder, this seeking energy of I feel like this is the younger them wanting to take a leap of faith in certain situations in their life, wanting to find the answers. The Fool is all about taking a risk, but it's also taking the risk to seek something outside of themselves. And it's like this person, it's a child, right? So they want to jump in the fire. And all along, it's so funny, all along, I think that you've always been there. You have always been with this person. Even in some sort of separation, even if they were unable to see your gift in their life, there was still a part of them that like wants to seek something. It's almost like you were waiting for them to open you up, right? But this person has almost like this Peter Pan, um oh, you know the energy that I'm getting? It's like they almost set you to the side, right? Because this is kind of in the corner. So they set you to the side and they're like, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready to, you know, dive deeper with you right now. I feel like this person was not ready for your death. Like they were not ready to explore something just outside of like the external, outside all the pretty stuff and like having fun or whatever. I think a part of them was kind of um almost wanting to not um yeah, it's like they don't want to open you up. Like they just kind of set you to the side and be like, this is mine. Nobody opened this present. It's mine. But I'm still going to go out and jump into this fire and seek something else. Like that's the energy that's coming through. So let's clarify this 5 of Swords here. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So the energy that's coming through with these cards here, I just want to make sure that you're able to see that. There could have been some words said between the two of you, some sort of arguments that was happening. Because the 5 of Swords talks about, you know, gossip, arguing, someone wanting to get the last word in. I feel like that was the case here. I feel like there was something here, an argument about something not going the way that you wanted it to, because we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about timing as well. So I feel like there was something here between the two of you where it was like, I think you were continuing to build this connection, wanting it to go somewhere, and you kept building and building and building and wrapping all these bows and, you know, making sure that you put the work in while this person was sort of going through other battles. Like it feels like this person is like seeking things that aren't there. For example, like you guys could have been totally fine on like a Sunday, right? And then Monday there was like an argument that kind of erupted out of nowhere. This is very like a self-sabotaging behavior. This person could have like it's almost like play fighting that turns into something more serious, if that makes sense. We have the 10 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. And we have Death, which I do like to see in a love reading because it indicates a rebirth and transformation, which I think is happening within your person as they're sitting with this regret over your connection. Oh man, okay. So we have the Tower. Oh my God, you know what's crazy? This is your energy that's stepping through. Hold on, just give me a second. Oh, we have the Empress. Okay. I have a lot of messages coming through, so just bear with me. You have completely shook this person's perspective. Everything they've known is like crumbling. All their beliefs, everything that they've kind of just absorbed as a child is just crumbling. look how the star just completely, like, it turned into lightning. The star in this card turned into lightning. So I feel like what happened for you is that you are no longer waiting around for this person to make some sort of change. You're no longer helping them. It's like the star, which is you, carried dust, turned into dust, and like fell off their freaking Christmas tree. You walked away, you said, I am not dealing with this anymore. And it completely shifted this person's life. I think they underestimated your power. They are viewing you as this empress here. They are deeply, deeply attracted to you. And we'll get to these, but I just want to, like, the messages that are coming through are really strong for you. So I want to make sure that I get them all out. They are very, very deeply attracted to you. With the Ace of Wands here as well, you sparked some sort of passion in them, some sort of excitement. They view you as someone who's very nurturing and caring and loving. This is the energy that is deep within the witch energy that we saw, right? This is who you truly are, is this empress. And this person feels like they're in deep regret. They feel like a fool, literally, like the fool that we saw earlier. They feel like a clown for whatever the situation may be, whatever they did here, and now they have no one to play with. This Knight of Swords energy talks about someone who is cutting through with some sort of communication. They're wanting to push this sleigh and come towards you somehow. But I actually think that right now they're feeling quite alone. And what is the saying? Like down in the dumps or something? But they are going through a really, really intense transformation right now with the Hanged Man and the Death card. This is someone who is going through a really, really personal transformation. But I think the way that they're viewing you is that you're finding your happiness elsewhere, which is what's coming through with this Page of Pentacles and this Three of Pentacles, which is, you're focusing on your own hobbies, your own community. The Three of this is like the networking energy, the Three of Pentacles. So you are collaborating with other people. You're, having fun with other people right now. Maybe you are kissing someone under the mistletoe this year. It feels like you are very much self-focused, which is beautiful, which is great, which is the energy that we want to see you in, especially after, this chaos, this eruptions that are happening with you and your person. It feels like you're kind of focused, you're content right now with whatever's happening with you. And the wheel is turning in your favor. I do feel like, I'm going to be very honest, I feel like because you are no longer waiting around for this person, because I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting around for quite some time, I do see the wheel turning for you and bringing in someone new. Okay, that is an energy that's coming forward for some of you. For others of you, I think that, there could be a part of this connection that is faded in some way, and the wheel is turning in both of your favors, but it's taking some time. I think that there's going to be a lot of seasons and cycles that are happening with you and your person in order for this to really fully come together into this 10 of Cups here. But right now what's happening with your person is they're viewing you as this, this empress, this beautiful, abundant person who's very, very powerful, and it's making them shift who they are. I think you really shook this person's world. You really shook things up because now they feel stuck. Now they're questioning everything. Now they're questioning their beliefs. Okay, I think that's all I have for you. Pile number one. I really, really hope that resonated. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading, I do offer those. You can do so by booking with the link in my description. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in another reading. Hello, pile number two. If you chose this beautiful thoughts card, welcome to your reading. We're going to look into your person, and we're going to look into how they're viewing you right now. And so let's look into this card for a second. You chose the thoughts card, and I love this card because it shows that the person that you're dealing with is thinking about you. They are in a contemplation energy, which has been coming out a lot in my TikTok readings, tarot readings on my YouTube channel. Like, there's a lot of like contemplation energy coming through, and I feel like for you, pile number two, this is what's happening with your person. I think that they are really thinking about your beauty. You are this person's muse, is the energy that's coming through. So your person could be an artist. They could be someone who's very skilled in the arts. But I am also getting that this person is like looking at your photos and pictures the two of you have shared together. I think this person is very deep in thought about you, and they are thinking about your beauty a lot. Yeah, I'm strongly fixated on the word beauty. This person finds you very, very beautiful, and I think that they're just drawn to you. They're drawn to you, and it's almost like I'm getting like Titanic. I don't know the line, but you know, I think he paints her naked, right? But that's the energy that's coming through. You are this person's muse, so they're very attracted to you and your beauty. So I have already pre-shuffled some cards here. This is just a little bit more insight on how they're viewing you right now. So we have twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. So I just want to put this out there. I'm not a twin flame reader. If you resonate with that, you can take that message, but I'm not gonna dive deep into the twin flame energy. That's not something that I personally believe in, but it is in this deck, and that's the card that came out for you, so I'm gonna take it for you. So if you resonate with the twin flame journey, that's here. That could be your clarification. So we have breakthrough. They're planning right now to come towards you, to ask for a second chance, expect communication real soon. So for some of you, you could be in no contact with this person. We have wishing well. There's a lot of excitement in the air. You awaken new life in them that has lost in a field of possibilities. Okay, so there's that heavy thinking energy again. This person is very like, they're viewing you as like this hope. It's like giving wish upon a star, right? This person is very, your beauty really magnifies them. It's like an inspiration. That's the energy that's coming through. I feel like they view you as this why did I almost say information? So I feel like for pile number two, I feel like you guys, like, this person could be seeking you out somehow. Okay, they could be seeking you out, trying to get some sort of information out of you, or wanting to know what you're up to, especially if you've been in no contact with this person. They could be doing some research to find out more about you. So let's see here. But I feel like you are like this person's like inspiration. So we have alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. And then, oh, okay, we have the thinking man. Great. So this person is like heavily thinking about you. Okay, so let's put this here. So this person is having a hard time like understanding you. like, in a weird way, I feel like you're a mystery to them. You're an absolute mystery to this person. Um, I do feel like you keep to yourself, pile number two. It feels like you are very much like, I don't know, like you're so unique. Because look at this card here. See how he's looking at this, like, um, I think it's a crystal. Yeah, he's looking at this crystal and he's like in awe of it. Um, you know, it's almost like he is thinking outside of his beliefs, right? He's trying to find a I'm saying he, gender doesn't matter, but it's a man. So he is thinking about you, like your uniqueness, your beauty. You're like some sort of a mystical creature is coming through. I don't know, I'm getting mystical creature, like a unicorn, or there's something just very unique about you, and this person is drawn to that energy. They don't understand you, and I think that that's what makes them attracted to you, is that um they're almost viewing you as something that they can't have. I'm gonna be very honest. I think you keep to yourself. You keep to your own energy. For some of you, this could be someone who has a crush on you, and you could be like out. Like, I'm getting like this person could be very different from you in terms of like their normal type. This person could be outside of your normal type as well. And I think that with like divine connections, with like soulmate connections, um, there is like your soulmate is always going to differ from your usual type. And I think that that's the energy that's coming through from your person, is like they're kind of viewing you as like someone that they would normally like not ask out, or not really, um, you're just not their usual type. There's something very unique about you. And how do I say it? I keep getting Wicked references, and I think because I just saw Wicked. So the message that's coming through is like, what's his name? Jonathan Bailey's character, right? I don't remember the name in the movie. But he, his normal type would be Glinda, right? Like you see that kind of relationship in the movie, and then he's pulled towards Alphaba. And she's very different, as you know, she's very different. And, um, I think you bring out something in this person that is out of the norm for them. This could be someone who is very logical. They could be very just in their head a lot. Clearly, they're in their head a lot, and you bring out some sort of emotion in them, which is hope, inspiration, excitement, and passion, which again is normally not within their realm. That's another energy that's coming through. Like you're not in this person's usual like group of people. I think you're kind of like an outsider. Yeah, that's the energy, especially with this alchemist card. You are an outsider to this person. And they're wanting to contact you. They're wanting to reach out to you somehow, and speak to you or ask you out, whatever the case may be. They are wanting to communicate with you. They're very attracted to you. There's something about your hair as well that they really like. You could have someone who has really long flowing hair. For some of you, you could wear it up and you put like, I'm getting like maybe you put flowers in your hair, or you're very like ethereal. Again, mystical creature. You could be really into like, I'm getting like fairies, or you could be someone who's like interested in like Lord of the Rings, or one of those like, um, Star Wars, or just like really fantasy type of like books or movies. And your person could be very much like kind of the opposite of that. They could be someone who's maybe a little bit like, how do I describe it? Like intellectual, logical. Things have to be a certain way, look a certain way. They're kind of just like a little stubborn. And you bring some sort of interest, some sort of spark in them. So they're kind of viewing you as someone who they just can't understand, but they want to. They want to understand you. They want more. This person has like an eagerness to get to know you. I feel like this person has also been, this person could have been single for quite some time. Um, I'm getting for a lot of you, this is like a newer connection. Only take it how it resonates. For some of you, this is like just starting out. Like this person is like a crush or someone you know at a distance. For others of you, if you've known this person for a really, really long time, and you've been on a journey with them for quite some time, I think that you've shifted your energy, meaning like you've changed, and you've gone inward with this alchemist card. I think that you've been sort of focusing on your own like craft or focusing on your own interest or hobbies or whatever the case may be, and this person is sort of just like interested in it. They're like watching you and they're like, wow, pal number two is really talented. You know, they're seeing another side of you that they haven't seen before. I'm also getting like, for those of you who are in like a newer connection, I feel like this person is, they've, like if they've been single for quite some time, they actually, I feel like this person made a wish. They did something out of the norm for them, which is like, I'm getting like someone who goes to like, what's that movie? Is it I think it's the Lizzie McGuire movie, right? Where she like goes to Rome and she makes a wish in the wishing well and the fountain. She throws a quarter in. I feel like that's what your person did. They made a wish. I feel like they looked at the stars in the sky or whatever. They did something magical and mystical, which is outside of them. That's the point. So this person, I feel like in the past or in like the recent months, made a wish about, when am I going to meet my soulmate? When am I going to meet my person? Right? And so they did something magical. They made a wish. I feel like this person is not like into birthdays or like anything magical, right? And all of a sudden they do some sort of like, you know, witchy thing and it comes to life and they're like, whoa, WTF, like question mark. Um that's the vibe that I'm getting from your person. It's like you sort of instilled a hope in them that they've never had before. So we're going to pull some tarot. I hope you resonated with that. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle here. So, pile number 2. How is the person on your mind viewing you? So we have the 3 of Cups. So for some of you, this person could be in your circle of friends. You could be a part of a community together. So like a church or a group of like school friends, college friends, coworkers, whatever the case may be. For some of you, they're in some sort of community with you. So we have the Emperor. They definitely have their eye on you. We have the Knight of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. That came out in pile number 1 as well. Page of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. Death. And we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, let's look at this for a second. I think this person is viewing you as someone who is really successful. With the Six of Wands here, you could be someone who gathers a lot of attention from people, especially in your community. It could be like a social media community. It could be like your friend group. It's like you're kind of like, if you don't show up to a party, everyone's kind of like disappointed. You're very well liked by a lot of people. And I actually think your person is the quite opposite. Because the Emperor is somebody who is, they're very assertive. They are leaders. They are very powerful. But that can be a turnoff for some people if someone who constantly wants to be assertive and take control. Whereas you are kind of the opposite, where you're just kind of like friendly with everybody. You're very soft, you're sweet. Again, you're very well liked. And this person is like stomping on this tree stump. It's like, how the hell am I going to be like that? You know, I need to be like that. I want to be like that. Again, you spark some sort of passion in this person, especially with the Knight of Wands here. That's that breakthrough coming in. That's that communication coming in towards you, especially with that Emperor. This person is wanting to take some sort of action here. I feel like with this Page of Pentacles, this person is, they don't know how to approach you, right? So they're showing up as this Emperor, right? But what they're offering you in person, or when they see you, or when they come through, is a Knight and a Page. So they're very confused as to, I think, what you're looking for, especially if this is like a newer connection. They have no idea how to approach you. Oh, do you guys see that? That kind of just flew out of nowhere. So we have the Chariot that wants to come through and come out for you. I'm going to take that as like your overall energy, as forward movement. Yeah, okay, so again, they don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to approach the situation. A part of them wants to come through and, you know, because you are really attractive and, you know, they're, you know, intrigued by you, they want to come through with passionate energy. They want to come through kind of strong, because the Knight of Wands, this is like fire energy, the Emperor, and they could be like an Aries. I'm losing my train of thought. I feel like this sorry, pile number 2. I think your person is like very like, just, you make them feel things like they don't understand you. So again, this person is coming through as driven, as passionate. But on the other hand, right, there's this Page of Pentacles here, which is someone who is just kind of like a little shy, not necessarily playful, but this person is coming up as shy. I think this person could fear rejection from you. Again, you are someone who is very well liked in your group. There's an intensity to this person as well with this Death card. I feel like that you don't really see. There's like a darker side to them. And in a weird way, I feel like you would understand that. Again, you showed up as the alchemist. There's something here about transformation, transforming into a newer version of yourself. And I actually think this Death card is your energy. I think that especially if you've known this person for quite some time, a couple years, you are growing and changing into someone completely, someone that they don't even recognize. I see a positive shift happening between the two of you, especially if this is a newer connection with this Knight of Cups here. and this Wheel of Fortune. The universe is sort of pulling the two of you together. I feel like it's a good balance. With the Chariot here, things are going to be moving forward. You could travel together soon, or there's something here about going the distance. There could be like a group trip happening soon, or something that is going to spark a playfulness between the two of you that wasn't there before. For others of you, if you are in no contact or separation, I see that this person is going to actually ditch the passionate energy and, you know, the shyful energy, and come towards you as like a Knight of Cups, which is a lot more approachable. It's a lot more friendly. It's a lot more soft-hearted, which again is out of their normal energy of thinking. This person is wanting to take some sort of action step towards you and your connection here. So there is a positive shift happening here. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Fool card. So again, they're taking a leap of faith. They're trusting their gut, and you know, stepping forward and, you know, wanting to have a conversation with you, sparking an interest here. We have the High Priestess. So they are viewing you as someone who is very, very mysterious. Again, the High Priestess. Not a lot of people understand the High Priestess because she holds a lot of power. She holds a lot of secrets. She's very in tune with her emotions and her intuition, and that can be very intimidating to a lot of people. And this is the person that you are transforming into or have transformed into. Because I feel like if you've known this person for many, many years, it seems like they were the ones that were always in control. They were always the one who was, you know, I don't know, like they were just very in power, I guess. But you've shifted your energy. You've gone through this death energy here and turned into the High Priestess, someone that they don't even recognize. And they're wanting, it's attractive to them. They're finding you to be very, very attractive. So what is this? The Magician card here. So again, like, you're very magical. You're very magical. You hold a lot of power that I think that you didn't recognize that was in you. And whatever happened between the two of you, if you've gone through a breakup, a separation, whatever the case may be, whatever pain that you've gone through in your life, you are turning it into something powerful. You're turning it into some sort of craft with this Alchemist card here. You are discovering yourself right now. I think you have entered this person's life to make them question things. It's almost like you've shifted their beliefs. Again, this person could be quite stubborn here. They like to be in control. They like to be in power here. And I think that your energy is also powerful. The person that you're becoming or have become is very powerful. And now it's like almost like the two of you are going to become like this power couple. And it's like a good balance, especially if you're like in a group together. It's a good balance. I think that's all the messages that I have for you, pile number 2. I really hope that that resonated with you. Please let me know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. That helps the growth of my channel. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by booking with the link in my description. And I'll see you in another reading. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the Child, this is going to be your reading about your person and how they view you. A lot of great messages today. I feel like your reading is going to be something that is really special. I'm just getting a really sweet energy from you, and I think it's because you chose this Child card. And we're going to dive deep into this Child card for a second. I feel like this person is viewing you as someone who's very innocent, okay, very pure, very kind. A Child is a very special card to come through for you. And I feel like you wear your heart on your sleeve. I feel like you've you enter people's life as like this beautiful, like innocent, childlike wonder. um I don't know, it's very you connect with people. You see the beauty in life. When you think about children, right? Um, you think about their ability to see things that other people can't. You think about how joyful they are, how there's always a smile on their face, how playful they are with other people. They just want to be loved. They just want to be loved and they want to play. And I think that that is your energy. You are the embodiment of love. And I think you care deeply for people. And maybe even your person, you care deeply for them. It's just a really sweet energy. I love this card. So, I have already pre-shuffled here. We're going to get more insight on your connection, but also just how your person is viewing you right now. Let's start with this one. We have healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Okay. I did not even look at any of these cards. It's crazy how they just like sort of align. You've healed this person's inner child. I feel like this person has a lot of wounds that you were able to see and recognize and feel and understand. I feel like you really understand this person. And not just this person, but other people in your life as well. You're able to see them. You're able to see them for who they are. And even if they're a little damaged, you're like, I can fix you. You have that need to want to fix people, I think. That's an energy that's coming through. So we have the rival. They chose someone else over you and though it wasn't what they wanted, they thought it was the right thing to do. So for some of you, there could be some sort of interference, or there was in the past. Only take that if that resonates. Okay, so let's see here. We have lustful desires. There's a difference between love and lust. Don't let your desire destroy you. Overcome the spirit of lust. I think your person has I'm getting like the devil energy here. They're attached to something. They're chained to something here that they're having a hard time letting go of. This person could have certain vices. Okay, let's see what comes up. Oh my god. The healer? This is crazy. You guys. Healer. Passion to serve others by repairing body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. And then on the bottom, we have taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. I think that... Okay, let's just look at this card for a second. We have caring connections. Oh my god. Okay. You guys, you have like... The energy that's coming through for you is so beautiful. You've healed people in your life. And I think you've healed people in your life without even realizing that you've done so. You are a healing figure in everybody in your life. Like it's people need you. They need you. You were put on this earth to heal others. I feel like you already know this. I feel like this is something that you are already aware of. Okay, you could be in the medical field already. You could be pursuing like a medical degree or wanting to become a doctor, a therapist. For some of you, I'm even getting like massage therapist, or just like doing something with the body, healing work with the body. There's something about you are meant to be a healer. For some of you, I'm even getting like doulas, like or even like what's the word? Midwives. Again, we have that child energy coming through. So children are really important to you. You could really want to care for children, but I think that you just want to care for people. Now, the energy that's coming through is that this person, I don't know what they did to you, okay, but I feel like they could have pushed you away and chosen something that was more aligned with them. Okay, it doesn't have to be another person, but it feels like you are almost too innocent for this person. You are too pure. You're too good for them, is the energy that's coming through. And I feel like your person is sort of viewing you as that as well, as this beautiful, innocent person. It's like you are the embodiment of like Mother Nature. Like, it's just like you're untouchable. You are untouchable. And I think that this person was drawn to your energy because, oops, sorry. I did not mean to kick the camera like that. This person was drawn to your energy because I think that they saw that you were able to do this, that you were able to heal. And I think they could have taken advantage of that, right? For some weird reason, I'm getting like you could have felt really safe with this person. And it's almost like they turned their back on you. It feels like they could have chosen someone or something else over you. And, they thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it really pained you. It really hurt you. And listen, healers, they have their own wounds as well, right? You could have been drawn to this person. Okay, only take this message if it resonates. For some of you, you could have had like a difficult relationship with your father, and that sort of manifested into your dating life, which comes through often for, especially if you're a woman watching this. They say, a daughter's first love is her father, which is true. The first relationship that we have with a man is our father. And I feel like for you, you could have had a very difficult relationship with your father. He could have abandoned you. For others of you, your father could have, yes, provided for you, but what was missing was the caring and nurturing part. For others of you, this could have been like, you wanting that nurturing, caring connection from your father that you didn't receive. And then, as you got older, you started dating people or meeting people, not just men, but also women who would abandon you as well. And I think that that's what happened with you and your person. It feels like, I'm actually getting with your person, it felt like maybe they did provide for you, or they were a good partner, and, they had all the qualities that would make a good partner, but there was something about them where they had certain vices or darker interest or some sort of toxic habit or pattern that sort of interfered with the two of you really being together. I think right now you are really needing to focus on revisiting old issues from your past, especially if you resonated with the part of like the whole father thing, or even like a mother. There's something to do with your family and your childhood that needs healing, because I think the path that you're on right now is recognizing that you are put on this earth to heal others. But in order to do so, don't ignore the fact that you also need nurturing and caring as well. You could be overworked, especially if you work as like a nurse, or you're in medical school, or you're doing something where you are learning a lot about healing. That can get very intense. And I think for you, you're also needing to understand that you need to heal your body as well. Your energy could be too tied to this person. Look at the ways that this child is holding on to this teddy bear. It's comfort, it's security. And I think that's something that you could have felt not just with this person, but with other areas of your life. So it feels like whatever you've been holding on to for comfort or safety or security is, you're needing to sort of let it go, because I actually think that your energy is about to shift out of this childlike energy and into something more powerful, something a lot more guarded. I think because whatever experience you've had with this person, it turned you into it's transformed you into someone who is sort of putting in all their energy into their healing work. And I think there is a part of you where you feel like your person is sort of like this teddy bear energy. You have a tight grip on it because maybe at one point or in the past or even currently you feel like this person is sort of like your safety net. You feel comfortable with them. And you don't want to lose them. They are a part of you. You feel like, you do have this you feel like you have a need for them because you think that they bring you safety and security. And for some of you, that is the case. That the person does bring you this feeling of comfort and safety, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy. But I think that for some reason, I feel like that is blocking you from transforming into the powerful healer that you are. Because maybe you are so focused on healing them instead of others or even yourself. You're giving and giving and giving to this person. Yet for some reason, they have chosen something else over you. And it doesn't have to be another person, but it feels like, I think they recognize your innocence, your sweetness, and they don't want to tarnish it. So I think that that's how they're viewing you. They're viewing you as something that is gentle and healing and kind. But don't let them use you. Okay, for some of you, you needed to hear that message. It says failing to care for oneself, right? This person could easily take advantage of you if they wanted to, because you see the good in them. You're holding on to them quite tightly here. So let's pull some tarot. I hope you resonated with that part of the reading. There are some intense messages that are coming through for a lot of you guys today. All right, let's see what comes through for you. Pile number 3, how does their person view them right now? I feel like for some of you, you're already diving deep into the healing work. Again, for some of you, I'm getting that you could have just enrolled in something, or you're in medical school, or you're doing something where you are in the process of transforming into the powerful healer that you are meant to be. So we have a 9 of Cups. King of Swords. Oh my God. We have the Devil. Didn't I say the Devil came out earlier in your reading? I felt like the Devil energy was there. Again, this person has certain vices. They're attached to something here. For some of you, it could be with that 9 of Cups, it could be drinking. It could be some sort of toxic habit. Look at that child again. This is your energy, and this is your person's energy. They're in this devil-like energy right now. The funny thing is you freed yourself. I'm just noticing that she's kind of sitting here eating some apples, right? But she has a smile on her face. I think that this person brings you, you're attached to this person. Okay, maybe very real, very honest. You are attached to this person. There could be an age difference for some of you as well. But this person has certain patterns that are not aligning with you. It's no longer aligning with you. And I think until you change into this powerful healer that you are, this person is no longer going to view you as that childlike energy, as innocent. I mean, you are, right? I think that that's a part of you that will always be there. But I think that there are other connections in your life that are wanting to align with you. We have caring connections here. There are other people that are entering your life that you are meant to heal. Friends, other soulmates as well. I think you really viewed this person as your wish fulfillment. Someone who, again, you had that comfort, you have that tie to them, that I think that you are unwilling to let go of. We have the World. A cycle is closing out. A cycle is closing out with you and this person, and you're entering a new cycle. Something that's much more fulfilling here. We have a gift. We have a cup. For some of you, you're going to be traveling too. You could be traveling to like another country to learn some healing work as well. You could be going on one of those like spiritual retreats or something. The thing about the energy that's coming through, and I'm going to clarify, but I'm really drawn to the Devil card. Your person, even though they are showing up as this like lustful, devil energy, I think they do view you as someone who is special to them. I do want to say that. Despite their patterns, I think that you are very special to this person. You're very precious to this person. And I think that they know that you deserve better. Okay? They are aware of the fact that you deserve better. So let's clarify. Ace of Pentacles. There is an opportunity that is coming your way that is going to change the course of your life. There's a gift about to enter your life. With that Ace of Pentacles, a gift is about to show up at your door. For some of you, I'm getting like you're going to actually get a gift that is on your front doorstep. And it's something that you really want. For some of you, this opportunity is leading you to that path, right? That healing path. Because the Ace of Pentacles is a gift, but it's a gift that is leading you somewhere. It's taking you somewhere. It's an opportunity. So that is what's happening for you, okay? The Hierophant. Okay, we have Father Christmas at the bottom of the deck, which is the Hermit, and then we have Temperance. Okay. So, pile number 3. Your person is viewing you as someone who is going to be very, very successful. pile number 3, I feel like there's so many interruptions in your reading, so I'm sorry. Like, I keep having to pause, and that could be something that you are dealing with in your connection with your person, or you have in the past, where there's just like a lot of interruptions, a lot of people interfering between the two of you. There could just feel like there are a lot of obstacles centered around the both of you, like both, like the two of you together. It feels like there's a lot of like inner obstacles, but also like external factors that are actually keeping the two of you apart. But I think it's for the good. Like, I feel like there's a reason behind this. But anyway, like I was saying, the way your person is viewing you is that they are viewing you to be successful. I think they recognize your ability to heal more than you do. Again, it's that feeling of like you're almost untouchable, right? You're innocent. And if you look at the Devil card, you can see that the way that this little this little girl is, right? Like, she's kind of off, like on the side here, enjoying her apples, right? And the devil is sort of focused on this other, I guess, a little boy in this card. And it's almost like, again, they are viewing you as like this precious, giving you all their apples, allowing you to partake in the enjoyment of a life. But there's a trickery here with this person. I don't think that they're like necessarily like awful, right? I mean, take it how it resonates. For some of you, this is someone that you could possibly, don't want anything to do with. But for others of you, I think this is someone that you are really attached to. And it feels like they see you, right? But I also feel like they are, they want to keep you to themselves as well. Like, if you stay with me, I'll give you all the apples you want. They see your success. With the Six of Wands, they see your success. They see how you can heal others. But they want you to stay with them so that you can heal them and help them. But babes, she has 2 cups behind her. She's focusing on the loss. You're worried that if you let this go, there's not going to be any other opportunities for you. There's not going to be any other connections out there for you. That this is the one, that this is your soulmate, and this is the person that you're meant to be with. So you're afraid to lose them. But there's 2 cups right behind her. She just has to turn around. Again, they view you as someone who is successful and will be successful. They know your worth, but what they're doing is wanting you to stick around and help them and do things for them and heal them. But you are meant for much bigger and greater things with this World card. You're meant to be seen, heard. You're meant to explore the world here, travel. That's helping you become this healer. I really feel like you're having an opportunity come your way very soon with this Ace of Gifts. Because I feel like for some of you, you have already walked away from this person or separated yourself from this energy, and you're kind of sitting there wondering, when is it going to be my turn? You know, like you're sitting in regret over this person, but you don't recognize that someone is leaving a gift at your door here, something very, very special. I will say though, we have with the Hermit card and the Balance card here, this is Temperance. Either you or your person here, I feel like this is you, that is about to enter a really spiritual, internal period in their life of healing. And it could be you or them, but I feel like it's actually you. I think at some point, I'm going to be very honest. I just saw 555 on the clock. If you're into angel numbers, there is big changes coming for you, and also this connection with your person. I feel like for some of you, please only take this if it resonates. I'm not talking about like a toxic ex or anything like that. For some of you, this person is about to go through something really intense and transformative with this Father Christmas card, which is the Hermit. They're about to really go within here and address their own wounds. So instead of you healing them and helping them and constantly giving to them, right? They're forced, when you separate yourself from the situation, you separate from them, they're forced to go within on their own. This person, you guys are meant to go on really individual journeys right now. Temperance talks about healing as well. There's a lot of healing energy that is centered around your connection with this person. And you guys are not meant to heal each other. You are not meant to heal this person. They're meant to do that on their own. You are going on your own path of success with the Hierophant card here. You are meant to go on this really self-fulfilling journey, which requires discovery and breaking out of traditions and doing things that are a little uncomfortable, which requires you to let go of your safety net, which I believe is this person. For others of you, I'm getting that this is not a romantic partner, and this could even be like a father, or like a very masculine energy that you are tied to somehow, that you can't let go of because they provide you with some sort of safety and security. You're meant to go out on your own right now with the Father Christmas card. You're meant to go on a fulfilling journey for yourself. You're meant to figure out what that is. So you're being asked to let go of this right now. For others of you, if this is a romantic connection, I don't necessarily see it coming back around. I see your person healing themselves, and that's a positive energy, right? But it's without you. So how they're viewing you is someone who is really strong. In a weird way, I think this person is without even telling you, their actions by choosing other people, by choosing other things, is them sort of like egging you on to like let go of them. I don't think this person is truly like a really, I'm not getting like a super negative energy, but I'm just getting someone who actually does recognize your ability to heal. And so selfishly, it's more of a selfish energy that's coming through. They want to keep you. But I think for a lot of you, you're letting this go and you're going on this own journey right now. You're finding your own inner light. You're finding your purpose. So pile number 3, I really, really hope that resonated with you. Please leave a comment if it did. Please like and subscribe. That helps the growth of my channel. And thank you again for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by booking with the link in my description. But I'll see you guys in another reading.